not even really sure how a window is mounted, but
you're gonna figure it out pretty quick.
I saw her running around and I had to have her, so.
Hi, I'm Danner. I'm a computer engineering student from Huntsville, Alabama. When I was a kid, my family built this shed in the hills of southern Tennessee. It sat dormant for nearly 20 years and began to deteriorate. I'm currently on a mission to restore the shed and convert it into an amazing tiny house. With the help of my dad, I'm learning the basics of construction, restoring the land, and documenting our story. This is Abandoned Shed to Tiny House.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you saw the last video, we put up all of the wall sheathing except for just a few pieces. So today we're going to be finishing off those pieces that we didn't put on. There's a couple triangle pieces that we need to fill in, and then there's also that one sheet that we left off on the kitchen side. And the reason we left that off is because we won't have any way to get in if we completely seal it off. So one of the things we're going to be doing today is creating an access hole from inside, and we're going to explain that in a little bit. Fall is starting on us. It's a little bit chilly today. It's raining, but that's not going to be a problem because we started up our wood burning stove inside. You can probably see the smoke coming out of the chimney, and we're also dried in now, so we can actually cut wood and do what we need to inside our shop. And yeah, we don't even have to worry about the rain if it starts pouring. So let's go ahead and go inside and start working on that. Okay, so we just finished taping off this area of the wall in the kitchen, and this is just to help us visualize what our opening will be from the living room to the kitchen. And so we're going to be taking out everything within this tape, and that means removing the wall on the other side. It's hard to see it right now because it's covered, but we have a 2x10 that spans this wall right at this top of the tape, and we are going to be adding two 2x10s right there going across, and that's going to carry the load. We're going to laminate them, we're going to plane them, and it's just going to be this big beam that you see, and it's going to look really cool. And then we're also going to add some post in the opening just for style. And so yeah, this is just for us to visualize what that opening is going to look like. So we were just talking about this wall and just thinking about the finished look of the kitchen, and right now we have this wood up called T111. It's a 4x8 sheet of plywood with this texture in it. Kind of looks like vertical beams of wood. This is the T111 that's been here for 20 years, and it was actually preserved really well underneath the original lean-to roof, and paint on it's still pretty good. There's a couple little vine things on there, but overall it's in really good condition considering how old it is. This stuff is used for sheds a lot. It serves as the sheathing and the finish, where this OSB is just our sheathing. But we're thinking about the idea of possibly leaving the T111 in this corner and maybe leaving this color or repainting it. And we kind of want to get your opinion on what you guys think of that. Over on the shop side, we're going to be taking out the windows, so we're going to be using one of those sheets to fill it in. But let me know what you guys think about possibly keeping this here in our final kitchen look. Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit dark on us, but you can see what we got done. We got the sheathing done on the front of the shop, and we also nailed in the studs on all 4 sides. This triangle actually took a little bit longer than we thought, but we got it. It looks really good. Everything lined up perfect. And tomorrow while I'm at school, Dad's gonna go ahead and cut out the rest of the triangles, and then after school I'll just be able to come up and we'll just nail them all up. So let's come back tomorrow and finish off the rest of the sheathing. Okay, so we just finished up with our triangles. Dad got them completely taken care of throughout the week while I was at school, and we just finished nailing them. It's another beautiful day today. You might notice we have something new. We put up a couple temporary doors. We didn't film anything putting them together, but they're just what's funny?
Like behind you.
And they also open on their own. But eventually we're gonna be putting a garage door there, and we also have some ideas. Maybe we do some barn doors, and also one thing we've been thinking is a miniature version of a hangar door, so a bifold door. So we have a few options of what we're gonna be doing for the garage door, but these are temporary just so we can move some stuff in there and be able to lock it and move forward. So we're gonna go ahead and start taking out the windows, cutting out our openings just so we have access to these rooms. So let's go ahead and start doing that. All right, so step 1 is to take out this window. And I'm not even really sure how a window is mounted, but
you're gonna figure it out pretty quick.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start with taking out this trim piece. It's just kind of held in with a couple nails. So I got my crowbar, and let's try to take it out. I'm gonna go get some safety glasses because I forgot to put them on. Okay, so I didn't realize that the nails in this board were actually going through the window, so down here I kind of bent the window a little bit. But I guess now I know how to do it for the other ones. I got it out.
Okay, so it is present day now. I was actually editing this video and I realized that I completely forgot to film an outro. So now I can just fill you in on some of the things we're doing today. The main thing is this whole front wall here. We're gonna be getting rid of this barn door and adding some windows right here. And our main front door will actually be over on the right. And we're also gonna be adding a couple windows at the top, just in a kind of different location. Other than that, our sheathing's done, and as soon as we get that done, we'll be able to wrap it with Tyvek and get all that done so that this OSB isn't out in the weather for too long. But overall, just opening up those sections inside just makes a huge difference. And now the cool part is we can really feel what this space is going to be like, because before we had a wall there, and now it's just we can feel what the kitchen's going to be like and just kind of how it'll be walking around in there. So actually, let's just go inside real quick and I'll give you guys a little tour and talk about a couple of things we're going to be doing. So let's head inside. Okay, so here we are in our living room, and I actually haven't shown the inside in a really long time, so it probably looks really different. There's a lot of stuff in here that you guys haven't seen. Like I said, the main thing we're working on right now is adding a couple windows, and they're actually going to fit perfectly right in this gap, and it's going to be kind of cool because we're going to get to reuse this pressure treated plate from this open area down here, so that'll be cool. And then we'll just have a door right here, and this wall will be here to stay, and maybe we'll have like a place to put our shoes right here when you walk in the door. And just imagine that these beams are gone and this is just a big opening. The reason we have them on there right now is we're just going to wait till we throw up that beam, because that is going to hold to carry the load. But yeah, after this is gone, it'll just be this big space. And then over here in the kitchen, over here we'll have a table with some wraparound bench seating, and those windows are going to be surrounding the table, so it's just going to be awesome, lots of light. And then right here, this is where we're going to be doing some cooking. We'll have a stove right here with some bench seating so you kind of get cooked in front of, and then a sink in front of this window, and then a fridge over here, maybe a washer and dryer in this corner. And we're thinking we might use this wall as some pantry space too. So yeah, really cool plans for the kitchen. We're excited to get to the kitchen just because my dad does a lot of stuff with cooking, and we're just really excited to have all this done. And also, you might have seen walking around our new kitty. This is Sage, and we took her from our friend Mark the welder's house. He has a bunch of barn cats, and I saw her running around and I had to have her. So yeah, this is Sage, and we've been bringing her up here with us to the shed, and she's just so cute. Actually, I'll play a little bit video of her real quick.
More of them?
Well, not to match that.
What are you doing? Are you helping? You're the cutest little thing ever.
Yeah, that's Sage, and I think the last thing I'll show you is just our idea for the bathroom. We do have a lot of stuff sitting in here right now, but what we're thinking is a corner shower right here. This is the drain that Dad originally put in when he built the shed, and the shower will remain right here. We're thinking we're gonna just do tile ourselves for this and do something really cool, so that should be fun. Imagine there's a door right here, and we'll have our sink right here, some kind of cool rustic sink or something. And then also maybe a window right here. We might add one in just because we think it'd be good to have some light in the bathroom. And then here behind all this mess, I showed this in one of the other videos, but we'll have the toilet here right under the stairs in this little nook. And yeah, this whole area right here should be an open area just for like drying off and and we'll maybe find some other places to put towels or something. But yeah, I think it'll be a cool bathroom. We're thinking a sliding barn door to get in here. All right, so that's the bathroom, and I think that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Thank you to everyone subscribed. Thank you to everyone that's backed us on our Patreon. And also, fun statistic, we hit 1 million views on the channel, so that's pretty cool. And Happy New Year to everyone, and I will see you next year.